Okay, so the first thing I have to kind of show you that becomes really important with us being able to collapse is this first metatarsal. So behind the MTP joint, there's a longish bone. I'll put in a photo up in the corner, and the anterior and posterior tibialis attaches to it. Okay, so this is a workout using that other video I made of us being able to pull on that posterior and anterior tibialis to pull that first ray out of the way, to roll it out of the way so that things can fold up. So I'm holding the chair. I'm going to do it without using the anterior and posterior tib first, and I want you to watch what happens in my foot, in my feet, and specifically my heel here when I squat without using it. So I squat, I'm going to use the chair as a counterbalance. Come back up. Okay, so now I'm going to set my posterior anterior tib and think about pulling that first ray out of the way. So it'll kind of fold up the system. Watch my heel, watch what happens in my feet and to my squat. Okay, so now once I get down to the bottom, I'm really going to sit back into my glutes, and I'm going to pull that first ray again to stand up. And it's an action like, think of this as the first ray. When I pull that anterior posterior tib, it's like that action happens. See how pulling that out of the way lets my heel, it creates some space in my ankle. So all of a sudden my heel stays heavier than when I don't pull that out of the way. It also feels very different in my knee and in the tissues on the back side and front side of my knee. So we're going to add on one other piece here, and it's all about quickly folding up. How fast can I get down to the ground in that squat? When I think of pulling that anterior posterior tib and creating that roll in that first method, I'm not doing this with the foot. So really do watch my feet. It's like it pulls out of the way, and obviously it's like a very micro movement. Come back up. Okay, so now this next time I'm going to pull it, drop down, sit into that squat, and then travel forward while I'm down collapsed. And then I just lose it. Okay, that'll get the heart rate up. So now I'm going to add the scapula. So when I get down and I'm going to travel forward, I'm going to get one scapula as that leg goes forward, the hip and the scapula both come up. The other side then is down, compressed. So my hips and shoulders, I'm going to let them move more together in a crawl pattern as I travel this time. So we're going to set that posterior anterior tibialis. and I'm gonna do one more round. Gets the heart rate up using lots of joints in the body. Easy peasy, 5 minutes. I can head out on my walk or bike ride or whatever it is we're gonna do today. Okay, so now this time, when I pull that posterior anterior tib and the chair goes up, I'm gonna let my scapula come up with it, okay? I'm gonna focus on taking the scapula up as the chair goes up. Woohoo. Okay, I'm gonna scoot the chair out of the way and just do some walking lunges. Again, focusing on that ability to buckle. That posterior anterior tib fib is gonna help me be able to buckle that knee. So what it's gonna look like is I start to pull them and I buckle that knee. Okay, then I'm going to pull it to come back up. Then I'm going to pull them, buckle that knee. Pull it, come back up. Pull them, buckle that knee, come back up. Pull them, buckle that knee, come back up. And we'll go back the other way. I'm going to pull that posterior anterior tib fib, buckle, come back up, buckle, come back up, buckle, come back up, buckle, come back up. And I'll do the other side. So you can also work with, we worked in last month, or yeah, July's member meetup, with having the big toe be light on the ground as your weight goes over the top, and or pulling it back into that MTP joint as you use the anterior posterior tibialis to pull that and get it out of the way. That anterior posterior tibialis pull on that first ray is game changer for something like shin splints and or sensitivity through the Achilles, because it creates space in the ankle for the tibia to move the way we need it to move, forward and back, while the foot does what it needs to do. So give it a shot, have fun with it. Easy to get the heart rate up, get many joints involved, and the easier it is for us to start to collapse, the better. But we need to create some rotations in this plane to speed up our rotations in this plane. Okay, reach out with your questions. Bye.